Good afternoon, everybody. Well, guess who's back?
I am in South Wales in a community centre in Merthyr Tydfil today, where Nigel Farage and Richard Tice have officially launched the Reform Contract with You. Now, they get very offended when you call it a manifesto, but it is effectively the same thing. It's the party's big policy promises for Britain, and it's a document that's really going to shake up this general election.
I was very struck over the last couple of weeks. I've been involved in 2 7-way debates with party leaders and main representatives, one on the BBC, one on ITV, which descended really into a shouting match between Penny Mordaunt and Angela Rayner. And yet, when you listen to what they were arguing over, it seemed to me that the more they argued, the more they seemed the same. We're going through a breakdown of trust in politics, where manifestos, one after another, can keep making the same promises, and no one believes now, frankly, a word that they say. Which is why today, specifically, is not a manifesto launch. Because if I say to you, manifesto, your immediate word association is lie. And that is, I think, wholly unsurprising.
Now, some of the big promises contained within it are slashing taxes, so they want to cut the personal allowance on income tax all the way to £20,000. They want a freeze on immigration. Nigel Farage told me he wants to stop the boats by turning migrants around and sending them back to France within a matter of months, and also a flagship policy to leave the European Court and Convention of Human Rights. Now, there were no major disasters at this launch today, no milkshakes or sort of plastic cups being thrown at Mr. Farage as we've seen in the past. The audience seemed very buzzed, very happy to be there. We're in a very sort of quiet part of Wales, in the Welsh valleys. A lot of locals didn't really know that today was going on and were quite surprised. Some even showed up to the front door to try and get in, but were very disappointed when police told them that it was a closed event. But overall, it ran very smoothly. It was a very strategically chosen location for today's event, with Mr. Farage saying, look, Welsh Labour, who are in charge here, are in charge of the devolved institutions, have not made life any easier for people who are struggling. And that was the message that he wanted to get across. And he said the way to fix that all effectively is through cutting migration. And that is what his big message was today.